I'm pretty sure they're trying to essentially regulate my spending by making me work this summer. Like, this is how I would start thinking when I started getting fucking really into psychosis. Like, I would start to think, like, oh my God, they're doing this because they want me to do this. So, like, right now, um, I think this is gonna be my first summer with my disability check. And I've been talking to everybody, and it feels like I've been saying this a lot, that it feels like everyone, like every conversation that I have is about me and about my disability. And I remember May was telling me, she was like, when I think of you, like, I don't think like, oh, he's schizophrenic, he's crazy. I just think that you're just my friend and I just want to see you. And that was really nice. I was like, oh, okay, like that's how you think. Like, I guess it's the same as when I see my dad, I don't think he's old, but when I do see him and I see him struggling, it sucks for like 10, 15 seconds. But then when he's back on his feet, like I remember when I was doing a fucking, what's it called? I was grilling, and I asked him to look at the corn because I didn't know if I was cooking it correctly, and he was trying to get up from the steps and it took him so long, and I was like, oh my gosh, he's getting fucking old, like it looks bad. But like throughout the day, I'm not thinking like, oh, my dad is fucking old, he's going senile, he's going crazy, he's like, sometimes I think he's a fucking asshole. But essentially, like, I don't think too badly of him. Like, I don't think like, holy crap, he's getting old, he's suffering and he can't do what he used to do. Like, I still think that he could do everything that he used to do. But so what I'm thinking is like, this is my first summer with my disability check, and I need something to kind of regulate how much I spend. So Mr. Petrillo has been asking me to help him um, with his yard work, and his leg is broken. So in my mind, I'm like, I know why his leg is broken. It's because of me, because I need money. So he doesn't pay me a lot. He pays me like $10 an hour to help him out, because essentially you're supposed to be helping him out, like you're not even supposed to be getting paid, you know what I mean? But like, he's paying me, and I want to say he's nice enough to pay me, but honestly I feel like my caliber, I should be getting paid, you know what I mean? Like, I'm such a high level person that I whatever I do, I should be getting paid for it. Like, for just sitting at home, for example, I am getting paid to sit at home now because I went the drug dealer route, and the drug dealer route essentially ended up like this. Like, I was fucking, now I am disabled and I get a monthly check, and my first check was for $34,000. And I was just like, yeah, that's what I deserve. You know what I mean? That's why yesterday I was talking about fucking um this guy, I think it's called SB Mowing on TikTok. He goes around and he cuts people's grass for free. And I started getting pissed off at it. I'm like, you know what? This is starting to piss me off, because why does he do it for free? And he says in his video that he does it for free because it helps with his channel. Now, I don't know. if he cuts regular grass and oh, I think I get it. Because when he cuts people's grass that pays for him, it's one and done because now it always looks nice. There's no big cleanup. So he does big cleanup jobs. So he goes to them and he does it for free. And he's like, I'll do your lawn for free. It helps with my channel. I do a YouTube channel and it helps with that. And they're like, well, sure, you can cut it for free. Like he goes into these houses that are really run down. Like, bro, like you wouldn't believe the houses that he cuts. And I guess it's good. I guess it is good for his channel. But then I started getting pissed off. I'm like, why is he doing it for free? And because I saw this other YouTuber or this other influencer, he also cut grass, but he does it a little bit differently. He gets paid for it. And he's like, his content is a little bit different. So the guy that does free cutting, it is big transformations, while the guy that does it for money, he gives like tips and stuff like that, and he makes fun of people that that don't pay him for his work. It's pretty fucked up. Like the way he makes his content is actually a little fucked up. Like he's like, this is what $20 gets you. He's like, but my guy, there's one uh fucking clip was like, but my guy does it for $20, and he's like, this is your guy, and it's like some 15-year-old kid edging this person's grass, and he's doing a terrible fucking job. It looks good. It looks good, right? But he's doing a terrible fucking job. The only reason why you know he's doing a terrible job is because the second clip, he's like, this is what I do for you. And he's cutting the grass, and you see how he does it. And it's so perfect. And I was just watching another video where he gives tips. And he's like, I was wondering why my edger was running out of string so quickly. And I asked my boss, and he was like, don't cut the dirt or the concrete, just cut the grass. So like he just cuts the grass now, and then you can see the difference. It looks so much nicer, and it looks so much more professional when he does it. So he did it, and you could just see the difference, and you're just like, well, I learned something from this guy. I didn't just watch him do this big transformation. So it's two different content. And I thought it was pretty interesting. And then that's when I decided, I was like, you know what? I don't like when he does it for free, because he has so much skill that he shouldn't be running around doing shit for free, because I guess it's like a hobby for him. You know, they say that do your hobbies and you won't get paid for your hobbies, but you're doing them for a reason. You're trying to make them like a full-time job. And that's essentially the world that I'm working towards. Like, I don't want a world where we have to work. We're working in order to make ends meet. Like, we're not working for passion or anything like that. And I find that really diabolical. Like, the fact that we work for another person and that person doesn't care about the job that they're giving. Like, I use Jeff Bezos a lot because I used to work for him. So I think I have the right to criticize his jobs, and the jobs are really, really mundane and really boring, and like anybody could fucking do it. Like a fucking monkey could fucking do it. Granted, no, monkey can't do it. You know, it's a little bit like, oh, it's a little bit like, you know, a monkey probably can't do it. But you know what I'm saying, though. You know what I'm getting at, right? Like a fucking monkey can do it. Um, it's not like, oh shit, this is a new shirt that I got. It's not like my boy Ryan. It's not like his job where he's on a crane and he has to drive and he has to put down buckets. But it was funny because Marcus was like, "Bro, you do 4 hours of work and then they let you go home and you get paid full time hours." And Ryan's like, "Yeah, that's pretty funny." They rarely do that, but they don't do that for Amazon. Like, I don't remember, to tell you the truth, because there were times where there was a fire drill, right? The fire alarm went off and then we had to all evacuate the building, and then we're sitting in the back of the building and we're waiting. This is at Amazon. We're waiting and we're just fucking waiting, right? And you would think that if the job was closed early that they would pay us for the full time. No, they just said, "Oh, you get to leave early. All right, bye guys. That is your fucking that is your excitement. That is your deal, essentially. Like, you get to leave early. You don't get paid for the rest of the day, but you get to leave early." And everybody's just like, "Yes, we get to leave early." And I'm like ecstatic. I'm like, "Yes." I can't be the only one though. I cannot be the only one. Like, I don't get it. I made a video on TikTok and I was talking about how jobs fucking suck. And then these two guys made a comment. This one guy made a comment and he was like, "Well, you can't really say that because I quoted manga. I was like, why on manga these people like glorify working?" And he was like, "Well, the people that make manga, they essentially they don't mind their work." And I was like, I wasn't going for that angle, but then I was like, okay, let me take this and try to make an example out of it. I was like, so Jeff Bezos, we can assume that he likes his job. Let's just all assume that he likes his job. He gets paid billions of dollars for what he has. So Jeff Bezos has that option to do what he does. This is what pisses me off, bro. I'm just gonna stop recording. You know what? Because I'm gonna make a review on this ass motherfucking microphone. Like, it doesn't even stay on. It like literally shuts off. Did you just see me fucking just checking that shit? Because luckily you can turn. So essentially you can, hold on. You can turn the recording thing towards you so you can see if it shuts off or not. And I have to look up periodically to see if it shuts off. Like, I just invested in a different microphone because these microphones, they shut off randomly while you're recording. Like, they don't, it doesn't give a fuck. Like, I'm gonna write a terrible review on their shit, bro. I think I'm gonna do it. Like, I make fun of my sister for doing that, and I think that it's necessary. Like, it's an ass product. The product is not good, bro. Like, fuck it. I just lost train of my thought. I don't know what story I'm talking about. Like, I know we're talking about Amazon, but like, I could have definitely hit that with a home run. Bro, this is why I can't buy cheap products. Like, I had to invest in a phone, like a good phone. Like, I wanted to get iPhone, but what I do is I write a lot, and all of my data is saved on Google Notes and Samsung Notes. And Samsung Notes, I really like Samsung Notes because when it fucking when you save the notes, it does it by different categories. So you can do it by date created, by date modified. I think that's the two that it does. So I needed it for the date that it was created in so that I can make a book out of it. So I'm gonna have Samsung notebooks, but Google Keep made it a little bit more difficult. It didn't list anything by the date created, it listed by the date modified. So if you were to modify a note, it would bring it all the way to the top. And it made it confusing. I write stories and oh, I'm missing a sock. Oh, I found it. So I write stories in my notes and I write it like a diary form, and I have a lot of fun with it. Like, I just start creatively writing, and it's about what I've gone through in life. So that's essentially why I wanted to get a Samsung phone instead of an iPhone. So that's why I bought it. And I'm missing another sock, bro. But anyway, I'm gonna pause the video right here because it literally stopped working on me, and I'm gonna make a mini review. I'm just gonna be like, yo, this shit is ass. Like, it just constantly shuts off randomly while you're recording it. It gives you no warning. It just shuts off. It's a $30 mic, I think, from Amazon. Ass. Completely ass, bro. You will lose good content. Great fucking content. But yeah.